just going to be doing that. Hi. Come on in, come on in. I hope that y'all are well. Let me pin this. Hi. Put a 1 in the comments if you can hear me clearly. And also let me know where you are watching from. I wanted to have my mic, but I forgot to get it, and I don't think I know where exactly it is. So, looks like it won't be a mic. Trying to see if I put it in this bag. Hi. Hey, South Texas. Hi. Shalom says happy early Shabbat. Okay, good. Tell me where y'all watching from. Oh, no. Oh, well. Hello. Hey, New York. Oh, did you get your email for the Sacred Feminine League so you can log in? Because I remember your name. And I had them sent out yesterday. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta fix this. It's gonna work my nerves. Thank you for these gifts. Y'all, I'm so excited. Lord willing, I will be turning 41 on Sunday. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited about 41. Okay. Because I had a Hotmail email address for you, and it had es.es. So if that's not correct, shoot me your email so I can make sure that gets corrected, okay? All right. Come on in, come on in, come on in. For those who don't know who I am, my name is L. Antoinette. I'm a feminine mastery architect. And what I do is I support my amazing clients, as you see that I've pinned in the comments. I support my amazing clients who are driven women, who are high achieving women, who are women who kind of like break all the cycles and do all the things. And this particular woman tends to not get what she really wants. She's achieved a lot. She's done everything that they told her that she's supposed to do, but she doesn't really get the support that she gives out to others. And so I help that woman align with her natural rhythm so that she can become a wealth attracting force. Well, how does she become a wealth attracting force? She does this by aligning with her rhythm and then also turning her innate magnetism into that force. I think a lot of women don't understand the power of their magnetism, which is why they don't really understand how things are manifesting a certain way in their lives. And I think they want more. I hope that they want more. I wanted more when I was this woman. I wanted more when I was her. And when I was her, I was 100 pounds heavier, basically 100 pounds heavier. I was extremely stressed. I was ridden with polycystic ovarian syndrome symptoms. My womb was fighting against me. I had labeled myself as not being creative, even though I grew up being creative. And so going from that shift into being able to turn my innate magnetism into a wealth attracting force has really shifted my life. And so when I'm speaking about a wealth attracting force, let's first talk about what exactly wealth is, because a lot of people don't really know what wealth is. Wealth is the following. It has about 5 things in it, okay? There is financial resources, emotional fulfillment, time freedom, healthy relationships, and purpose and growth. That is what wealth consists of. So when you're saying, oh, I'm building generational wealth, you have to ask yourself, are you pouring in all 5 of those buckets? Because that is how you set the tone for generational wealth, and it starts with you. So today specifically, what I'm going to be talking about is, or let me say this too, in my work has supported my clients in going from 5 figures to 6 figures, 6 figures to multi 6 figures, and I've built a 6 figure business from the ground up myself without doing any form of hustling. And this is my second business. And in my first business, I was a hard working hustler, but I ain't had no money either, okay? So if you want to come out of that mode, let's say you have a business and you're a hard working hustler. and you want to come out of that, I can help you. So there's, let's say, when it comes down to work, there's been three elements of me, okay? There was the hardest working woman in town, being everyone's person when I was working in school, and then I also had a side hustle. And then it became, oh, I'm working a full-time job, and then I have a side hustle. Those two elements, I had no money. Then I developed a business, and I was working like three aspects of a job, and I still didn't have any money. So it was really, really crazy that the more jobs that you get, you never really seem to get ahead, and people don't really figure out what the correlation is, but a lot of that is around your mindset. And so this is my second business, and my business has been extremely successful, and I have had to do the least of hustling in this business at all. I don't do any hustle at all. I don't teach hustle, and I support my clients in being able to do the same. If you want to make more money, if you want to gain healthier relationships, if you want time freedom, if you want purpose and growth, if you want increase of financial resources, and you want emotional fulfillment, that means that you want to build generational wealth, and I can support you in doing that. Okay, so but today specifically, what I'm going to be talking about is success, because success is something that, people look at very differently across the board. And I want to get into that. If your energy isn't aligned, success will always feel hard. Okay? Success looks different for everyone. But I am telling you, success is not hard. There are periods and levels of difficulty. Hear me and understand me when I say that. But it's not hard. It's a lot simpler than people realize. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you 4 energetic shifts that have to happen in order for you to achieve the type of success that you want to achieve. And I'm going to tell you the consequence of you sitting in that space, okay? I'm in a season in December where, and I want to make sure I'm saying this properly. So I'm like asking the Most High the right way to say it. But I'm in a season of like, the month of December is almost like your last warning on things that you know you need to be doing. Because like I said, it's going to be very difficult for some to be able to focus in 2025 with a lot of the things that are in place and that are, coming to. And if you don't have tunnel vision, if you don't create tunnel vision now, it's going to be hard for you to start the process in January. So I know a lot of you think that you want to start your new year in January. I have to strongly suggest that you give that some reconsideration and start right now. Because the time that I think a lot of us think that we have, you actually do not have. And you want to be a great steward of your highest level of your highest commodity, which is your time. You want to be a good steward of your time, okay? So let me give you that. That's all I want to give you that. But I'm going to give you the 4 energetic shifts that need to happen for you if you really want to not have success feel so hard. If you want to stop hustling, because hustle by definition means to swindle, okay? And I want us to really pay attention to our words, because there's power of life and death in your tongue, like it says in scripture. And so when you say that you are a hustler, you are saying that you are a swindler, okay? When you say that you are a part of a hustle, the hustle swindles you. What does it swindle from you? It steals from you. I'm going to explain to you how a corporate organization hustles you more than you think that you're hustling them when it comes down to overtime, okay? So the hustle hustles you by taking your time, your energy, and your focus, your attention away from what it is that you actually could be doing that could actually advance you past the experience that you're having at this corporate job or at this job. And because you refuse, right? You refuse to get out of hustle mode. You allow them to trick you into believing you're getting overtime. Meanwhile, that time that you're giving them, that energy that you're giving them, that attention that you're giving them is taxing on your body. It's taxing on your mind. It's taxing on your willpower. And you do so much of this work for them to the point to where you get home, all you can do is sleep. because you have no, and I mean absolutely no time, energy, or attention to give to the projects that actually belong to you, that are actually according to your assignment. Because you spend so much time allowing your soul to be taxed on to meet their goals. And we miss that. We miss that. Okay? And because we miss that, we find ourselves in a space when we get older as if the job or the organization owes you something because you made a decision to give it all of your years. They don't owe you nothing. You owe you. So you need to start making some real decisions because you owe you. I need you to stop thinking that people owe you something. You owe yourself. Sometimes we get into scenarios and situations with companies and with people and we feel like, I gave you this, you owe me. No, you owed yourself, because what was the place and what was the energy that you were giving from? Were you giving from a place of expecting to receive? Because that's what a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all silently invest and you have high expectations to get a return on your investment when you didn't even tell anyone that that's what you was doing it for. See, doing things in the name of being a good person, expecting to be thanked, expecting to be appreciated. See, when you understand law, when you understand the law of sowing and reaping, when you understand the law of cause and effect, when you understand these things, if I sow value to someone and they don't appreciate that value is still going to be returned unto me. I'm just going to stop sowing value in spaces that doesn't value it. I'm going to get my return. See, I'm detached from the outcome because I understand spiritual law. I understand whatever a man sows, ye shall reap. If I sow value, I will consistently reap value. Sometimes there's monetary value, sometimes there's value in other ways. But when you don't understand your own value and you don't understand spiritual law, then you don't really understand how to not work against yourself. Okay? So there are some energetic shifts that have to happen if you truly want to achieve levels of success. Like I said, I'm about to break those down for you. First things first, or the first one, let me say that, is you're going to have to go from overworking to restful magnetism. Okay? And let me explain a little bit about magnetism. So I'm a nerd, right? I really like science. So everything that you get from me is going to come from scripture, science, and psychology. And here's the reason why. You are a spirit being having a human experience, which is a biological experience, and you also having a psychological experience. And in order for you to thrive, not just be in survival mode on this planet, you need to have balance between all three of those. Okay? So all three of those need to be balanced as a woman, especially if you want to thrive in your feminine energy. Okay? So it's extremely important for you to understand these things, because another thing that's very important next to that, as a woman, I need you to start viewing life like a game of chess. If you don't understand chess, get with a man find a man who's extremely skilled in chess and have him teach you. Okay? Because here's the thing that you have to understand. Life is chess. And when you understand life is chess, you begin to come into understanding your position. Okay? You begin to understand your position as the queen. The queen on the chessboard is the most powerful piece on the chessboard. The queen can move in any direction. The queen just simply has to move with intention, and the queen has to move with strategy. And the reason why the queen has to move with intention and strategy is because the queen understands her value. And the last thing that she wants is to be taken off the board. Okay? So when you understand your spiritual nature, your biological nature, and your psychological nature, it makes it easier for you to make better moves on the board. You understand what I'm saying? So this allows you to make better decisions, make better choices, okay? From a space of wisdom, not even from a space of what you think you know, but from a space of wisdom, all right? So it's extremely, extremely important to understand that when you are in that state of wisdom, one element of that is understanding that you have the kingdom of heaven within you, okay? It's according to Luke 17:21. So you have all power within you, right? It's a gift. You are a gift. So when you understand that you are a gift, you understand how to treat yourself. And when the belief about yourself elevates and you understand your true value, guess what you'll start doing? You'll stop chasing things and you'll start magnetizing things into your life experience. Because pampering energy, when a woman pours into herself, when a woman takes care of herself, she begins to glow from the inside out, and it makes her highly attractive, highly vibrational, which invites other type of care, other types of investments directly into that woman, because that woman is always pouring first. Thank you for these loves and these likes and these gifts and these shares. Okay? So what you have to understand is that there's power in resting in your magnetism. There's no power in overworking. I want you to think about the relationship that has the biggest hold on your heart right now. And I want you to ask yourself this question. You don't have to put it in the comments, but I want you to hear me. There are two positions in a relationship, okay? There is the doer and there is the one who just bees. There's doing and being, right? I want you to look at the relationship that has the heaviest tug on your heart. Are you the doer or are you being? And are you comfortable in your seat? Now understand that when you're in relationship with someone for a very long time, that sometimes those seats are going to alternate. Okay? Circumstances, life happens, sometimes those seats are going to alternate. But in your relationships, what is your common seat? Are you the doer or are you being? And if you are the doer all the time, how does that feel and where has that gotten you? How does it feel to always be the doer in the relationship? There is no reward for overworking. There is no advancement in overworking. This is why you can work so hard and they still won't promote you. This is why you can do everything in a relationship and they still don't marry you. They still don't make you their person. See, overworking is a sign of underappreciation of self. Yep. Overworking is a clear sign of underappreciation of self. Because only a woman who does not honor herself would work herself into the grave. Only a woman who doesn't understand herself would exhaust herself to where it starts to impact her beauty. Do you not understand that? People understand women. See, men understand women. The government understands women. Society understands women. Women don't understand women. Being in bad relationships don't just make you sick. They drain your beauty currency. See, let me tell y'all something. You will allow yourself to be in these situations where your energy is being siphoned and you're continuing to be a workhorse, and it is taxing on your time currency. You have 5 currencies as a woman. Okay? You have beauty currency, you have time currency, you have energy currency, you have attention currency, you have money currency. These are all things that you are made up of. These are why you should not be out here having to look for men to give you these things. When women position themselves to seek men solely in a space for them to take care of them monetary wise, that is a woman who does not understand her value and understanding that she has creative and witty inventions in her very being, and she should never be broke enough to where she needs to beg a man or lay on her back to get a bag. See, this is a woman who doesn't understand her value. You are made up of beauty, energy, attention, time, and money. According to Proverbs 8 and 12, you have creative and witty inventions in your very being, which means that you should never not have money, because you always have ideas to get money and ways to get money. Hello. It also says that in Proverbs, your gifts will make room for you. Oh, but you don't know that you have these gifts because you're listening to society tell you to overwork yourself. Do you understand laying on your back and being that type of labor for a man for a check is very taxing on your soul? It's a reason why they didn't teach energetics in school. It's a reason why they didn't teach emotional intelligence. There would be a lot more healthier men and women out here. They don't want you to be in that space because they understand when you're in a high vibrational space, you can only create. But if you are in low vibrational states, you can always destroy. And destruction is what is necessary because we need to fill prisons. So then we need systems that create poverty. See, it's a whole bunch, it's a big to do. My point is, overworking is not working for you, baby. In no scenario. It's not working in your corporate job. It's not working in your relationships. It's not working in life to keep putting you on the back burner. Okay? You believe working harder and doing more will get you ahead. Where has that gotten you? Instead of pushing through, being extremely exhausted, I need you to understand your body and start syncing your task with your cycle and understanding your energy peaks and turning rest into a wealth building tool. If the Most High said that we have a gift of rest and we don't take it because we believe society that says that we have to hustle and we have to sleep when we're dead. Like, we really have to start making some different decisions. You have to make a decision to honor, because I want to tell you something. You've ever been working on something extremely hard, and you get frustrated, and then you take a break, and it seems like when you take that break, something happens. You end up getting the idea of whatever it is that you were looking for, or when you come back to doing that work, everything just seems to flow because you took a break. You rested. When you honor rest and recalibrate your energy, you will realize that your most magnetic state comes from balance, not burnout. Overworking is not working for you. So if you want success to be lighter and not as difficult for you, then you're going to have to shift from the energetic space of overworking in all areas of your life to restful magnetism. Because it tells you in scripture, okay? So a man thinking in his heart, so is he. Whatever you believe about yourself in your subconscious mind is the vibrational state of your heart, which is sending out a signal, which is calling people, experiences, opportunities, destruction, or whatever into your space. And whatever you are choosing confirms the story of your subconscious mind. This is why a beautiful woman, you could see her being with someone who dishonors her, who disrespects her, who treats her like trash. You're like, I had a girl, like, why would you treat her like that? She treats herself like that internally. When she makes a mistake, she probably talk real crazy to herself. She probably believes that she isn't worthy, so she finds her validation externally. See, show me your relationships and I will show you, I will tell you about you. See, that's why a lot of people are very choosy about wanting to be in my space because I read people extremely well. It's a gift. And it's not even intentional. I'm just being myself. So the thing is, this is why these things are happening. What you entertain, see, a lot of people say is what you attract. You're going to attract a lot of things. Moths love light. Honey, I attract a multitude of things. A multitude of types of people. But what I entertain is literally what I believe I deserve. And that's just the truth. Okay? So that's the first energetic shift. So we're talking about if your energy isn't aligned, success will always feel hard. And if you want to shift that and you want to stop doing it the hard way, if you want to stop hustling, then that's the first energetic shift that has to happen. Number one, from overworking to restful magnetism. Number two, thank you, my love, for these gifts, these follows, and these likes, and these comments. I appreciate it. The second thing that has to happen is you have to go from the energy of scarcity to abundance. And I'm not just talking about with money, because I'm going to tell you something. I'll get towards the end, my love. Let's talk about this for a second. Women do really well. We make money really good, right? We can make money. So we figured out abundance in the area that we can make money. Everything you need to know about me, my love, is in the bio. And though we've become really good at being able to make money and understand abundance in that space and understand that there are no limits in that space, we have a very limited mindset when it comes down to love. We don't see love as abundant. We don't see relationships, healthy relationships, in abundance in our minds. We don't see a tribe of friends that are truly supportive as abundant. All I hear people say out here, majority of people saying, is how they don't trust people, how people ain't this, and people ain't nothing, and people is this, and people is that, and yada, 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 and so on and so on. When I'm speaking of shifting from scarcity to an abundant mindset, we're talking about across the board. The reason why I don't have a lot of conversations about the dating game and dating aspects of it, because a lot of experiences that women have, I do not have. And I do not have them as an almost 41-year-old woman. Sunday I'll be 41, and I've been divorced. So I have great dating experience and have had great dating experiences since I've been divorced. And women are out here saying that there's not this, there's not that. It's whatever you believe is in your world. See, so a man thinking in his heart, so is he. If that is your reality, when you say to me, thank you, my love, when you say to me that all men are this, all men are this, what you are revealing to society and to the world, that all of the men that you have chosen into your life experience have been of this caliber. What you are exposing about yourself is that this is how you really view yourself. Because why would you choose people to sit and stay in your experience enough for you to build an emotional attachment to them so much to where you were deceived, to where you could not see who they are? Let me tell you something. And I know people pretend well. They do. But let me be very clear about something when it comes down to men. Men don't wear a mask well at all. They really don't. They're not good at wearing masks, baby. They're not. Okay? All you got to do is watch and listen. The problem is y'all too busy being enamored to be outside that y'all don't want to pay attention to what's going on, and you want to blame somebody. So if this is your quality of experience, it's what you're choosing. You can't just go from a scarcity mindset to abundant mindset in money and think you got to do it. You don't need to do it across the board. You need to do it across the board. There's an abundance of amazing women out here in community. I'm connected with amazing women. Thank you, my love. See, I don't have those experiences. I have the mindset, even with how the dating game is. Let me tell you something about me, baby. One of my affirmations is every time I leave my house, there's always a man ready and willing to help me. And guess what? There's always a man willing and ready to help me. Anytime I leave the house, he getting the door, he getting something. He might be paying for something in line behind me. He might just lift something that looks like it might be too heavy for me to grasp. So I don't have the understanding of, I don't have that. They're going to always be seeking for me. That's what my energy calls for. That's the only thing my energy calls for. What does your energy call for? Now we need to investigate that. Okay? So, constantly worrying about losing what you have or not having enough of is crazy. You need to let that go. Your energy needs to shift to you embody abundance, and you focus on gratitude, and you literally using the law of assumption. It's already yours. It's already done. It's already finished. See, y'all make success success is always going to feel hard to you because you're always going against your natural state, your authentic state as a feminine woman. Feminine women don't live in scarcity. Eve did not come here saying what a light said. Eve did not come here saying what a food at. Eve did not come here saying what we finna do. Eve did not come here asking any questions. She just got in position because everything was already set up. Why would you walk into any scenario where things are not set up for you? Number one, why are you not assessing? Why don't you, what's going on? And then y'all not even paying attention to the fact that when we go back, because a lot of people like to use biblical references. Let's talk about how Jacob had to work 14 years before he can get his wife. He got tricked to work the first 7. He worked another 7 to get her. Y'all don't have no standards and requirements because you don't have standards and requirements for yourself. Don't say that there's a scarcity of people who will treat you well. You don't treat yourself well. And the people in your life are reflections of your mirror. Hello. See, y'all trying to do shadow work and y'all need to do reflective work. Anybody that's in your life is nothing but another angle of the mirror that you stand in every single day. Because they would never be able to get access to you because how can two that don't agree walk alike? How can they walk together unless they agree? You have entered into some form of agreement. There's something about you that enjoys this experience. My girl is on here. Coach J, y'all need to go follow her. And one thing she said, baby, the black community got a struggle kink. And I agree with her. I don't like that for y'all. I don't like that for us. Y'all took that we got to work twice as hard a little bit too literal. Because now you're in a state to where you're stressing over something. And let me tell you how you repel something from your life. All you got to do is obsess about it. If you want a man to run from you, all you got to do is think about him all day long and don't do nothing but devote yourself to thinking about him because you're going to start being dumb. You're going to start texting him and you're going to become a repellent. He's going to block you. Men don't even block people. He about to block you though. Because you ain't got nothing else to do but sit around and obsess. That's the same thing when it comes down to money. That's why you can't keep none. You might be getting some, but you can't keep it because you're obsessing about it. You're always worrying about it. You're always thinking about it. Money is not attracted to desperation. Money is repelled by worship. That's what you don't understand. Money is repelled by worship. Because money never asks to be worshipped because money follows law. Money honors law. See, money flows in a cycle. Even money has to obey the Most High. See, what you're not understanding and you're not clear on is that money is not attracted to desperation. Money does not desire your worship. Money does not desire for you to hold on to it tight. It desires freedom. It understands speed. It speaks energy. I told you, let me tell you something. Money may tap in with you here and there, but let me tell you how money locks in with you. How you get into a real relationship with money. Let's talk about it. You get in a real relationship with money when you are, 1, in a high vibrational state. 2, money responds to high vibrational states. Number 2, money responds to alignment. Number 3, money responds to value. That is how money gets locked into a relationship with you. And it's speedy. I'm talking about that's how money lock you down. You ever want to get in a committed relationship with money? Don't you dare be high vibrational. Don't you dare be in alignment with what it is that I really want, the direction it's going. And don't you dare show me value. Exchange and money meets you with speed. Money will commit to you faster than a man, baby. See, you're not, but you too busy worshiping it. Just like you worshiping, I almost said the word, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all are hypnotized. Better go from scarcity to abundant energy real quick. Instead of rather you stressing over men and rather you stressing over money and rather you stressing over that, shift your mindset to celebrate every experience you had so you can welcome the next one. Shift your mindset into pouring into yourself so that money finds you so attractive that it wants to pour into you. Money likes to get locked in when it knows that it's going to be in a cycle. Baby, show me a woman who is a hoarder, and I'll show you a woman who try to hold on to men too. You holding on to that last dollar, baby. You trying to hold on to that man for dear life who don't want you. Listen. If your energy isn't aligned, success will always feel hard. So, you wonder why it feels so hard for you to rise up and to come into, you sitting in scarcity. And I'm not even talking money. You figured out how to make some money. You just scarce in every aspect of your life. And baby, how you do one thing is how you do all things. Play with somebody else. Because we see you. You're very clear. And if I can see you, the predators can see you. You're not attracting narcissistic relationships for no reason. You have scattered energy. and you crave so much intimacy and so much attention, and yet you will accept any and everything. So they will come and siphon the little energy they have, and they use tricks because they're warlocks. Narcissistic men are warlocks, baby. I did a whole session on this with my clients in the Sacred Feminine League on Monday. They was like, this is so true. Yeah. There's a fine line between a self-absorbed high-level man with NPD and a warlock. Y'all be so busy worrying about Beyonce, which y'all need to be worried about the men y'all staying with, because those are real witches. Good morning. So, let's go to the next energy shift, okay, that needs to happen. So, if your energy isn't aligned, success will always feel hard if you don't shift from the energy of control to flow. A woman, let me show me a woman who wants to control everything, and I will show you a woman who has control of nothing, not even herself. Show me a woman who wants to control everything, and I will show you a woman who has no control over anything, not even herself. See, y'all out here talking about y'all love people, y'all love this. Love ain't control. Love is freedom. Y'all don't like that, though. You don't love yourself enough to free yourself. See, and it tells you in scripture, you should love your neighbor as you love yourself. See, a lot of y'all loving y'all neighbor, and y'all think y'all loving y'all neighbor. Y'all don't even love yourself. Y'all don't even love y'all children. You won't even fight for the freedom for yourself, to free yourself so you can free your lineage. But you got the nerve to want to hold on to somebody talking about something. I love you. I'm going to fight for our love. Shut up. Please don't piss me off. Because what are we doing? Are y'all kidding me? You will die for your children, but you won't live for them. You love your kids so much, but you won't break the generational curse of avoidance to free yourself so you can really free them. You keep avoiding your reality. Like, please. But then you want to control everybody else. Got the nerve. It's strict over here. It's rules over here. You don't follow your own rules. You don't follow your own law, which is why you continue to attract people in your space who dishonor you, dishonor your boundaries. You have none for real. You play too much. See, we love to make things look good for the gram. We love to get online and talk all this. Yeah, it's a bunch of lies. We love to have all the education just to appear to be the smartest woman in the room. But the smartest woman in the room wouldn't handle herself like that. You out here micromanaging every step. You out here micromanaging every step, trying to control outcomes. You really think, you think you're a magician. That's why you keep getting tricked. Thank you, my love, for these gifts, these comments, and these likes. You really think you're a magician. See, today, women it's two types of women I'm not understanding what's going on. Half of y'all want to be martyrs. You want to die for everybody. You want to do everything. You want to be self-sacrificing. And the other half of y'all think y'all magicians. Like, y'all just out here trying to control outcomes when you can't control nothing but yourself. You want to control the outcome? Change the income. Huh? You want to change the outcome. You want to change the outcome? Change the income. What do we allow to come in? Because that is exactly what is coming out. Because it does tell you in scripture that out of the mouth the heart speaks. You're not fooling us. We see you. Even when you try to hide, it slips on out. It's the reason why self-control is a fruit of the spirit. So that micromanaging of every step that you're doing, that trying to control these outcomes, that all that, when you really should be trusting the process, releasing your need for control, allowing you to be guided. Instead of obsessing over the perfect plan, and instead of obsessing about everything that you should not be obsessing about, you trust that your aligned actions, let's say that, your aligned actions will attract the right opportunities, will magnetize the right type of opportunities your way. When you let go, that's when you receive. This is why I teach the feminine principle of a feminine woman should be able to release, receive, and reject. But you can't release, receive, and reject because you refuse to release. And let me tell you, I'm going to tell y'all like I told y'all yesterday for the ones who was on here. If you can't release down there, it's because you can't release here, beloved. If you don't have the vulnerability, if you lack the vulnerability to allow yourself to sit in your emotions and process them and allow yourself to feel so that you actually shed those tears, how are you going to abandon all of your internal guards to allow yourself to release in the form of an orgasm? Make it make sense. Y'all wondering why women out here struggling in that area? Because y'all are out here working against your design, working against yourself, acting like vulnerability is an issue when it's really a superpower, and you wondering why women out here struggling in a multitude of ways. It takes vulnerability to allow someone into the portal where life comes through. Do you understand that? It takes a level, you have to abandon your guards to allow someone to enter into that space. You won't even let your own guard down to cry in the mirror or cry in your room about something that you actually need to allow yourself to feel. No, you're trying to be everybody else's person, but you let somebody jump up and down inside you and wonder why you halfway out your mind. Please don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off with that. Like, really. Be for real. Okay? So instead of trying to control all elements outside of yourself, try getting in control of self. And when you get in control of you, you realize that that's how you can control everything else outside of you. And it really works. Especially when y'all be loving to talk about men. See, men who get in my presence, they feel like they have all the control and they like that. But in reality, I'm in control because I'm in control of me, which means that I'm not easily reactive. I'm not all over the place. I'm very black cat. I'm not easily shaken or stirred, baby. Because guess what? You're going to do what you want to do. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, I'm going to always do what I want to do. It's going to always be about me. Oh, you had a man tell me the other day, oh, you selfish. Me in my mind. But yet here you are in my face, taking me to dinner, wanting to know more. He's laughing about it, but you still right here. See, when you pour into yourself and you understand your value, you know how to move. I am not in the business of controlling another human being. I am not in the business of nagging someone about them doing something for me. If my feminine energy does not inspire you to take care of me, then I'm not your muse. And that's okay too. But I only entertain men who understand that I am their muse. Those men are inspired to take care of me. Period. Thank you, my love. Thank you, sis. But stop trying to control. Control yourself. Come on, something. Jay, tell him. You know, Jay is my girl. You know, y'all go follow her. Listen, muse or nothing else. Dream girl or nothing else. Coach Jay has an amazing breakdown about how you should become your own dream girl. Y'all should go follow her and really take that serious. Because if you're not your own dream girl, then nobody's going to treat you like a dream girl. Period. Third, fourth, okay? Coach Jay, she's in it. Yeah, somebody just tagged her. Okay? So this is the last shift energetically that needs to happen if you want to stop making success feel so hard for you. Okay? You're gonna have to go from hustling to intentional action. And what I mean by that is y'all like to be busy. And let's dissect the word busy real quick for a second, okay? Busy is a lie that you tell. And I'm finna show you how it's a lie you tell. I wish I had another phone. I'm finna use this Urban Decay spray is my phone. Hey girl, what you doing? Oh, I'm busy right now. Can I talk to you later? You weren't doing nothing. See, busy is what you tell yourself to make it feel like you're doing something so you don't have to do what you're really supposed to be doing, which is actually being productive. Busy is the lie you tell. Oh, I was busy. Oh, I be just so busy. And then one time, Coach J came on here, she said, y'all be like, I got so much going on. She got a TikTok on, it's hilarious. You got and ain't nothing going on. Nothing going on, which means that you're doing a bunch of endless tasks, and they're endless because they lead to nowhere. They lead to nowhere. There's nothing connected. You just doing something. It's just doing something. And this is for those who create 50 million things of content but never post none. Oh, this would probably be real good if I posted it. You got 20 videos in your phone. 20. That you could post and you could be doing something, but no, you want to be in the phone, just be doing this. What are we doing? What are we doing? Filling your schedule with endless tasks so you can feel like you did something. See, that's what a lot of new business owners come in and do. Everybody's still clapping for you. Girl, you got a business. Oh my God, that's so great. And you just like, yeah, girl, I'm doing this. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Girl, yeah, I've been doing my research. It's the lies for me. It's the lies for me. How about taking fewer, more aligned actions and that feel more intuitive to you, that feel more meaningful to you, that actually get you to where you need to be? What about that? What about that? Being genuine. Y'all on, oh girl, I'm been so busy, baby. What you busy doing is being online trying to DIY your business. You watching me, you watching Coach J, you watching Kendra for plant-based eating, you watching 4 people trying to paste your life together. I'm gonna get my life together here, I'm gonna do this here, and then I'm gonna do this here, and then I'm gonna do this here. And it's crazy. And nothing is getting done. But you being burnt out and exhausted. Girl, I got to go back to corporate. My business won't working for me. Ma'am. What were you doing? Busy work. And even when you go back to school, when the teacher gave you busy work, she just wanted you to shut up. Didn't they give us busy work because they just want us to shut up? And then I think some of these young kids have started getting bell work. Baby, they just want y'all to shut up. Make you feel like you're doing something when you really ain't doing nothing. It literally is to get you distracted. Dang, that revelation just hit me. Bell work, busy work. That revelation really just hit me. They just want us to shut up. And the way to get you to shut up is to make you feel like you actually doing something when you are doing nothing at all. It was no real purpose of you doing this bell work, you doing this busy work, just for you to shut up. They had a goal. They had a goal in mind. And this is how society works. Society will have a goal in mind while you running in circles being busy. Ain't that crazy? Busy work. That's what you're doing. Hustling. No intentional action. Girl, I got a side hustle. Girl, you gonna turn into, girl, no, I need my 9 to 5 because I gotta have insurance. I gotta have old year of little faith. That's why you're gonna sit there and be sick in 30 years when they don't give you nothing but a pen out the door. You want to be mad then? And like I told y'all, the longer you keep something on the side, the longer it's going to be the side. It's rare that the side woman become the main woman. It's rare that the side dish become the main dish, babe. It's rare that the side hustle actually become the main thing you're doing until you make a real decision. See, let me tell you why the side rarely becomes the main. Because the person in charge of setting up the plate or the positions has to make a decision, and they don't want to make a decision. Most women don't want to make decisions. See, we don't want to make hard decisions because we would have to grow up And I told y'all yesterday, millennials have Peter Pan syndrome. And I understand why we have Peter Pan syndrome. But the one thing that millennials should be able to grasp from all of the things that we have been through, we have seen pivot after pivot after pivot after pivot. And as a millennial, what you need to do is, the biggest thing that you can do right now is pivot the programming. Because yes, you pissed off that you didn't get the things you thought you was going to get. But guess what? You going to stay pissed off, or you going to pivot the programming? Because in a minute, we going to be in our 60s. Slow your roll. And SSI is going to be over with. So what you going to do? Continue to complain and cry and have an elitist attitude because you have a degree? You're going to be working in a factory, baby. If you don't pivot your programming, if you don't come out of being pissed off about what you didn't get. Yes, adulthood looked fly as hell from when we was young in the 90s as kids. Guess what? We got hit with the flesh. We got hit the reality. I'm creating a new reality. What you going to do? You have got to pivot in your programming, millennials. Because for you to be the most educated group, and I am a millennial, for you to be the most educated group, we are the most skeptical, we are the most knowledge heavy, but we lack so much wisdom and we lack so much faith because we will not move our feet. And if you don't figure this out before December 31st, 2024, you're going to be locked into something you don't even want to be locked into. If you ain't focused now, you ain't finna focus in January. You better stop lying. You better wake up. You better get some intent behind what it is. I told y'all at the beginning of this live, when you come into understanding that life is chess, and when you begin to understand that the queen is the most powerful position on the board, you begin to move with intention and strategy, because you know at any move you make, that could be your head. So the world is literally your playground if you are intentional and if you are strategic. But if you are mindlessly wandering, if you are YOLOing your space, if you are saying yes to every single thing and not focusing on the important things that you need to actually be focused on, you're gonna miss the mark. And I don't care how many Sundays you sit in church screaming, you still gonna be sinning because you missed the mark. See, y'all ain't on assignment. You practicing all that abstinence, you practicing all that, I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, but you still sitting at home missing a mark, and you think you better than everybody else. You wild. That's wild work. The consequences of you staying in these patterns: burnout and diminished creativity, repelling wealth and opportunities, missed intuitive breakthroughs, and wasting time and energy. Those are the consequences of you staying in those spaces of those energetics. So if success feels hard to you and you want to stay in that state, it's going to continue to get harder. If you don't align your energy, success will always feel difficult to you. And if you are struggling to get yourself in alignment, I have two options for you. Okay? I have a masterclass that's happening on December 11th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is a 90-minute conversation, and this is what we're going to be doing that is going to be so amazing in that class. We're going to shift. I'm going to help you learn how to use your cycle to anticipate your emotional highs and lows so you can learn how to get in emotional control, number one. Number two, I'm going to show you simple techniques on how to align income-generating activities with the most powerful phases of your cycle. We talking about your money. So first we talking about improving your mood. Now we talking about your money. Okay? Number three, we're going to understand the exact steps to transform your mood, your money, and your movement into sustainable tools for success. I am not a weight loss coach. I am not a weight loss coach. I am not a weight loss coach. Women have come to work with me, however, and have lost 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 60 pounds. And like I told you, I have lost almost 100 pounds myself. When women ask me how I lost weight, I changed my income, which changed my outcome. And I ain't talking money when I say that. How did I get the weight off? I changed my income, which changed my outcome. Okay? This class by itself comes, you get the class and you get the PDF for $55. If you get the VIP upgrade option, which is $150, this is what you get. You get access to my private community for the last month. It is called the Sacred Feminine League. The course that I told you, the class that I told you I had about narcissistic men and warlocks and that connection, that class is still that class is still accessible. So you would come into this community where we would meet every single Monday. You get videos every Friday. And then also with that, you get all this amazing strategy. We talk about energetic sovereignty. We talk about spiritual sovereignty. We talk about mindset mastery. These are the women that are entering into the world with a brand new perspective and understanding of themselves so that they can operate in the full essence of themselves in power. So you get that option to be in that community for a month. You get access to all of the videos that we have in that community. And you get a replay of the masterclass. If you only get the $55 option, you do not get the replay. You do get the PDF, and you do get a ticket to the class. If you get the $150 option, you get the replay, you get the access to the community, and most importantly, you get access to me, because the sessions that we have on Monday are live. And I always tell people the best aspect of that is when you have me in your space, you can ask me what you need. That is a very sacred community. I do share a lot of things in that community that I will not share here publicly. It is an amazing community of women, and it's about 18 of us, I think, in there now. So if you want to get in where you fit in and you want to start your new year now and you're serious and you really don't want to play and you don't want to wait until January because you don't know what is coming, then go ahead and make sure that you join us in our class, okay? So like I said, the $55 option gets you a ticket, it gets you the PDF, and if you come into the $150 option, you get access to the community, you get the class, replay, you get the PDF, and you get access to me for the next month in supporting you and going into the new year, okay? So what questions do you guys have? I can take a couple because I've got to get out here because I got to wash my face and go get a facial for one of my birthday, it's one of my birthday gifts to myself. So drop your questions really quickly. Yeah, that's all I got. And congratulations to those who have purchased tickets because I can kind of see them coming in. So congratulations to those who are purchasing tickets. And what questions do you guys have for me? So I hope this was helpful too. Thank you. I hope this is very helpful to you as well, because one thing that we have to understand is that if you want to create success for yourself, there is a hard way and there is an easier way. There's a simpler path. And what I just explained to you was the energetic shifts that are necessary for you to step into that simpler path, okay? Thank you, my love. Any questions, any questions, any questions? Oh, and my book dropped, y'all. I got a book on Amazon. So I have a book on Amazon. It is, thank you. It is called Retiring the Cape, The Radiant Path to Flourishing. So if you are a woman who wants to retire burnout and who wants to really step and wants a step by step guide on how to do that and how to build true wealth, then that book is out. You can get it on Amazon. I know a lot of people ask, like, what do you want for your birthday? Buy one of my books, or either buy one of my books for someone else, because it is really a powerful book. And especially if you are a woman who has been talking about, oh, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to focus on me and not do this and not be doing that, this is going to help you really do that, because a lot of y'all be doing talking, but y'all don't really be about their life, okay? If you're really about their life and you really are wanting to create a life of generational wealth and true wealth for yourself, that book is going to support you in doing so. It is a $55 book, and it's going to change your life. It's going to save you years of having to spend a lot of time making mistakes and cost you years and years in therapy, okay? And if you ever worked with me before, ever seen my work, a lot of women will tell you women will come and work with me in addition to therapists. Some women have stopped working with therapists to come work with me. A lot of my clients have been therapists. The people who come to work with me, a lot of them are your doctors, are your nurses, are your lawyers, and are your therapists. Yes, they come and they work with me. So, click the link in the bio. See what services or what products may support you. There's a multitude of them in there. Check them out. If you guys have any questions, let me see. What are the best side hustles that you would recommend? I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't recommend side hustles because, one, I don't like the term hustle. So I would never recommend a side hustle. If you're looking to create some form of cushion for yourself or income, or if you're looking to transition from the 9-to-5 space into the entrepreneurial space, what I will tell you is that you have creative and witty inventions in your very being, which that is according to Proverbs 8 and 12. So I would find the thing that you do extremely well that is in demand, and then I would be able to articulate that value by creating a value proposition or understanding your value contribution so that you can create a value proposition so that you can articulate that value and get paid extremely well. If you don't know how how to articulate your value because you don't understand how companies buy in or pay out, or how clients buy in and pay out, my strong recommendation is for you to get my Speak, Write, Teach, the crash course on creating value that gets you paid. That is a course where I'm teaching you everything you need to know, from how to articulate your value, create your value contribution, understand and create your value proposition. As well, I'm teaching you how to close 4-figure deals. I'm telling you all of this in that course, and you can get it for $222. You can get all my products with Klarna Affirm and Afterpay as well. So if you're looking to get out of there, you need to know exactly what your plan is going to be, how you're going to articulate your value, because the future trends and the way things are going is like this. The future belongs to observers, the creatives, and the innovators, and you need to get in line. You need to understand all three of those processes and get in line to get paid. So, and the way you do that is by being able to articulate the value you provide and how it's so irresistible. Because remember what I said, money locks in with high vibrational state, so your energetics matters. Alignment, making sure this is the right thing at the right time in the right place, and value. See, a lot of people have these two or may have one of these and they don't have all of them. So Speak, Write, Teach will really get you where you need to be. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to go. So I hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing weekend. Congratulations to those who have gotten their tickets. If you have purchased the $150 VIP option, you will get your email today to log into the community, and you will get access to the first video that is actually going to go into the community for the week that follows up with the session we had on Monday. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. Come on in, come on in, come on in. And like I said, for the month of December, thank you. I just need y'all to really start. I hope y'all get focused, because it's too late for a lot of folks. I'm gonna be honest with you, but if you know, you know. Okay. All right, y'all. I hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Yes, this is going on YouTube. Click the link in the bio to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to check out the amazing video that I did on yesterday. And this one will probably go up probably tomorrow, maybe in the morning. Okay. All right, y'all. I hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing evening and weekend. Bye, y'all.